Hello, Sagittarius. It's umomgtarot, and this is your Somebody Secretly Blocked tarot card reading. So let us have a look at the who of it all using the Zodiac Oracle, which this deck I have listed in the description below. I have links to all the decks that I use. I will tell you because enough people have been asking, what deck is that? This is the Zodiac Oracle, and then I'm going to use the Oceanic Tarot for this spread. Already then? Okay. So Sagittarius, let's have a look at the Zodiac Oracle, which cards come up for you for this person that's secretly blocked. Now, you could be doing the blocking if this is your scenario, this is who you're blocking, and if this is them doing the blocking, they're about to be exposed. Alright? So here we go. Your first card. Libra. You got a Libra blocking you? Oh my god. You know, they're all oriented in relationships, so I don't like that. People who you connect with and have a common goal or a common feel, and then you come together based on that, and that's who's gonna be in the blocking mix? Also, Libra's an air sign, so it might be some mental play, mental warfare. We got Leo. We got the battle of the ego. We got Leo. So you could be blocking a Leo or a Libra. That's interesting. All right, or they could be blocking you. Leo, they're very prideful, so it could be a whole ego thing. If you bruise their ego, oh, ghosted, blocked, gone. Before you even know it. Every time I have to flip one of these, I'm like, I'm gonna take into account these dark-sided traits. So then we have the Sun card, and the Sun is also Leo energy. But the Sun more, it does speak to the ego. Even it puts a magnifying glass on the ego sentiment. This is all about the ego, the battle of the egos. Okay, the Sun is the sense of self. This person could be thinking about themselves. You could be thinking about yourself in this completely. But you know, Libra is one to try to find balance, so that might be the message for you, is that, you know, if you are only thinking about your feelings or your thoughts in this situation, or, you know, then this might not be the way to go. But at the same time, that might be why we're blocking out here. And if people are blocking me over their ego and stuff like that, go ahead and block. Okay, the ego will subside, and after a while you'll have some feelings or whatever, and then you'll know what to do. If you let your heart guide you. Okay, block away. I don't need that. I don't need that drama. Alright guys, so this is where I tell you, hey, why don't you hit subscribe if you're already here. If you're still here, why don't you hit subscribe? Why don't you hit like on the video as well, because we're gonna get into it, and it's gonna be a good time. And yeah. Now that I've created a diversion so that I could shuffle, we're gonna go ahead into the reading. Here we go. First card, we got the King of Pentacles, who represents trust. That's like a father figure to me, or a boss in the realms of money, especially a father figure that is like Money Banks McGee. I'm like, oh hey. Then we have the Ace of Wands, growth, followed by the Two of Pentacles, options. It's interesting. Then we have the King of Oceans. Wow, how many times do I have to? Yo, I shuffle after every reading, like just to make sure, because I can't really shuffle that much while I don't like sitting here shuffling for 10 minutes. And then we're picking up some similar cards from the last reading, and I'm kind of surprised. Then we have the New Beginning card, the Fool in reverse. So those are your cards as it relates to this person blocking you. So what are we blocking about, okay? What are we blocking about? Do you guys have issues of trust with the father figure? It could be an uncle figure, it could be a boss. You know, we seek balance in relationships, so it could be a partnership of some sort. Somebody that you're partnered with in terms of money. You might be secretly block them. Heck, this could be more than just like digital blocking. This could be blocking your money of some sort. Blocking opportunities, huh? So let's stay in this area here of partnerships, and then we have the Pentacles, so thinking business, company, money, yeah, those types of affairs. We have the Ace of Wands, growth. So I'm wondering if there's any partnership or any opportunity that you're joining with somebody, you know, you're joining and maybe they know more about the opportunity than you do, and they might be leaving out some information. They might be telling you, hey, okay, we can make all this money. We can make like $150 a day. Meanwhile, it's $450 a day, and they're pocketing more of it. So scenarios like that, I feel like somebody is with that whole partnership thing, and that could speak to business partnerships, and somebody who's either equal in position or higher authority, and that they might be blocking you. But I think that it's more of a blocking something that's blocking knowledge. They might be a little selfish, but they might be trying to start something new with you, and they might just be hiding some information. So then we go to Leo, and we have the ego, we have the ego. So again, it might not even be like a business strategy. I know they bury the shipping fees in the cost, and make the price. I know that when they say free delivery. But are you straight up like doubling the shipping fees and stuff like that, like on top of your profit margins? Like, is this a crazy upsell? Is that your ego? Feels like there's some juggling. They might even have like another opportunity with somebody else, and then you don't even know about that. So, but this is making me feel like this is like a financial reading. Like someone's blocked, and they're blocking your finances, and they're blocking your opportunities, or something like that. Maybe a business partner that's not letting you know what the whole deal is, and it's their ego. They want to be on top. They want to maintain power. They have this like false confidence thing going on here, where it's like they want to exude confidence and be like, oh yeah, I worked this much harder, but it's because they cut corners. It's because they're nimble, and they're juggling people's perceptions of them, and they're because they want to maintain an appearance on the outside. Very exhausting stuff for this person. So maybe you're not with the rah-rah, and you can see right through that type of foolishness. Being a truth teller like yourself, being somebody who can spot out the fakes, and you don't even have time for the fakes. You don't have time to expose fakes. You're just like, oh, that's fake, I'm out of here. You guys are not here for this kind of crap. And for you to get the Aries energy of the king of the ocean, who's associated with the emperor, so therefore associated with Aries, we also have more selfishness. We have more, not that Aries are so selfish. If they love you, they have a big heart, and they'll be selfish about you. They'll be like, I'm giving you everything. I'm giving you what I would give myself. So there's the reverse Aries slander. But the king of the ocean is supposed to be the person that is, again, another one in business that's reliable, that's a leader, that can manage things in the absence of somebody else. I feel like somebody is just usurping something from under you. Like, somebody's either like, oh, they didn't tell you a message that they were supposed to tell you, and then they took the opportunity, or they gave it to somebody else. Some foolishness, okay? I don't like it. You're going to block my money? You're going to block my opportunities? For what? Because you want to maintain power? Because you don't want me to get ahead of you? Because you know that I do well and people like me, and you don't want to see me fly? I fly above. Oh my god, if you guys recognize that song, then LOL. Okay, so then we have the Fool here at the end of the reading. This is like having to start a new journey, but not even really being ready to start it. Maybe being a little bit naive in starting this journey. I feel like you have some regrets going on, and this might be a partnership that you guys are joined with. I feel like it's a battle of the egos when it comes down to it, and some of this stuff, maybe even you're holding back information because there's so much ego involved. I feel like you went into this opportunity trying to find balance, and you thought it would be balanced, but you're having to juggle, or they're having to juggle. And this is why people are withholding information, This is why this new beginning has become something that you're like, maybe I was a bit naive. I thought I knew enough, but I think I should have known a little bit more before I got into it with this knuckleheaded business partner that is blocking me, whatnot. You're gonna block me on Instagram? We're in business together. The heck, Alright, so it just feels less romantic, more like, okay, there's the tug of war of information when we're supposed to be working together. It feels like there's juggling. There's like it's optional to tell me about some of these matters. Now this couldn't even, maybe some of you guys are like, oh, I'm not even in a business or anything. Think about a partnership, like a legal partnership, like a marriage where things are going on, unilateral decisions are being made. Think about even just friendships where, oh, they're all hanging out and then I'm not invited. Like, what's going on here? I hosted. Now you when you host, you're not gonna invite me. Like, what the heck? Like, there's some imbalance of this partnership that's going on, and they're blocking you out of information that you should know, or they're blocking you out of circumstances that you should know. Feels like maybe it's going to hit you in the money. just because of that. Maybe they want the power. I feel like it's an ego thing, so they'll want power over you. They'll never want you to ascend a little bit higher than them. And so, boom, when you jump off with this person, just know that there's going to be some foolishness. It's going to go down. But I feel like there's still a fresh start here. You being in the know, you being like, oh, okay, well, let me get in the know. Let me not just trust what you say. Let me cross-examine, okay, from now on. That's my new beginning, okay? I'm going to start off, like, even though, like, you know, you started this naive, you can pivot. If you're agile, you can be like, listen, I'm going to double check with Linda. I'm going to check with Susie. I'm going to go and check with Jeffrey before I even bother moving forward, okay? So it's like restarting your new beginning, being like, okay, I'm wiser now. Now let's get it started. Roll up your sleeve kind of foolishness. All right, so there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Please leave a comment if you feel like it. Although, you should feel like it, right? Like, come on. And if you'd like a personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website for that, as well as a link to my Etsy shop where you can buy all kinds of candles and bath bombs and a lot of home stuff. So go ahead and check that out. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.